What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is TK coming at you. Just want to finish this conversation we were having earlier about what is money. So the concept is simply money is an exchange of value between two people. Now, if you think about that, there's a lot of examples of local money that works just fine without intervention. In other words, in Canada, certain bills are cut in half. And even though the bill is cut in half, it's still accepted by merchants in that area because it's considered local money. Another example would be where I am overseas. The commissary or AFES prints its own money to reduce coin import. So you could only spend this printed AFES coin within the AFES network. But it's local money that works just fine as a means of exchange within their stores. So it redefines just exactly what money is and what money can be, because two people who exchange anything for value can be considered money. So essentially, in a digital economy, you do not need money to make it work, because of the fact that anything that two people accept as value becomes that definition. Now, there are 5 fundamental principles of money that make it widely acceptable and easily used, but anything can be put in its place and create a microeconomy. So if you think about that and you understand that, you realize that man created money. Man created money as a control mechanism to make this entire plane have a pay to exist, where now if you don't have the method to pay, you don't have access. Here comes limited and engineered scarcity, where most of the money funnels or stays at the top, and a lot of people struggle and remain at the bottom. But think about removing money from centralized control, setting it up on a unilevel platform that no longer exists pyramidal and no longer exists in a centralized fashion. As soon as you decentralize money, and as soon as you make access accessible to everyone, then all of a sudden engineered scarcity goes away. So I'm using the example of many forms of local money as a primary concept transcend, so that you can see that if local money within a small community can remain successful, then money itself is what two people deem to accept value for. So understanding that means that to elevate money to a decentralized platform where anyone can access, where it has no borders, where it's essentially a worldwide community for value exchange, where it's a trustless transaction. Now all of a sudden you've stepped into what's known as open source or decentralized cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency is a electronic format of cash that allows two people to exchange value without a third counterparty, without some sort of counterparty risk, without any type of governmental control. If there's no ownership and the only process is two people exchanging value, now you have what's known as a borderless transaction system, where value can be recorded between two people, and the problem of access and scarcity goes away. So if you think about man inventing money as a control mechanism, and then you think about man inventing religion as a control mechanism, then you can merge those two control mechanisms together, and that's when you get into limiting people in terms of what format of money that they can use. Because you hear a lot of people using those two items together and saying, well, only this form of money and this form of money is better than that form of money. When the fact is, you have to position yourself so that whatever you have available to you is liquid. And your liquidity allows you to have access in whatever market that you're in. So cryptocurrency is the money of the internet, or it is the internet of money. So if you have cryptocurrency, you're able to move online with no restrictions. Okay? The benefit of decentralized cryptocurrency is that it also spends offline. So you have the same power when you want to spend on that you have when you want to spend off. So I want to encourage you guys to just open your mind to cryptocurrency and get to the point where you are utilizing it to empower yourself financially.